time to meditate on this Bible story about the crucifixion, interesting points, or a lesson to be learned and a question for reflection. Jesus' final hours on the cross lasted from approximately 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., a period of about 6 hours. This timeline gives an hour-by-hour detailed look at the events as recorded in Scripture, including the events just before and immediately following the crucifixion.
Jesus Christ made 7 final statements during his last hours on the cross. These phrases are held dear by followers of Christ because they offer a glimpse into the depth of his suffering. As much as possible, given the approximate sequence of events portrayed in the Gospels, these 7 last words of Christ are presented here in chronological order. Jesus said,
Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing.
Jesus Christ's heart was focused on others rather than himself, and it was unconditional and divine.
I tell you the truth. Today, you will be with me in paradise.
One of the criminals who was crucified with Jesus had recognized Jesus and expressed faith to him, but Jesus assured the dying man of his forgiveness and eternal salvation. Jesus said,
Here is your mother.
Jesus, looking down from the cross, was still filled with concerns of his son for the earthly needs for her. So he said to the disciple and the mother,
Here is your mother.
In the darkest hours of his suffering, Jesus Christ said the opening words of Psalms 22. And although much has been suggested regarding the meaning of this phrase, it was quite apparent the agony Christ felt as he experienced separation from God. Here we clearly see the Father turning away from the Son as he bore the full weight of our sin.
Eli, lama sabachthani. That is me.
Jesus refused the initial drink of vinegar, gall, and myrrh to alleviate the suffering. But here, several hours later, we see Jesus fulfilling the Messianic prophecy found in Psalm 69, verse 21. He said,
I am thirsty.
Jesus knew that it was now finished, so he said,
It is finished.
Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying,
Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.
When he said this, he breathed his last. Jesus, what have they done to you? I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin